Hi everybody. So I know that at one point when we were at school we talked a little bit about pets and our favorite pets. And so today, before he leaves, I wanted to introduce you to my new friend. This is 10 and he's gonna maybe participate in our reading today a little bit. He might be in and out during this time. We'll see if we can get him to hang out a little bit. So he's a pretty big pet to have, but today the book that we're going to read is called Billy Twitters and His Blue Whale Problem. So if you think about having a horse or a dog or a cat and how big of a responsibility that is, think about what would happen if you had a blue whale for a pet. Billy Twitters and His Blue Whale Problem by Mac Barnett, illustrated by Adam Rex. There are some really good pictures in this book, so I'll make sure that you get to see those. Mom says, Billy Twitters, clean up your room, or we're buying you a blue whale. She says, Billy, brush your teeth. Billy, finish your baked peas, or we're buying you a blue whale. But I'm not worried. See, I know a thing or two about blue whales. I mean, they're the biggest animals in the world, ever. It's not like you can just have one delivered to your house overnight. See, they compare it to a car, the Plymouth whale, and Jacques Cousteau. We actually have a book that we might read this week, a little bit later. Uh-oh. As Billy sleeps, look what's happening. The next morning, I feel like something's watching me. When I head out for school, I see it. Mom, why is there a blue whale blocking our front door? That's not just any blue whale, Billy. That's your blue whale. And it's your responsibility to take him wherever you go. Now hurry up and get moving. There's absolutely no way she's getting me to take that whale to school. Or isn't there? When I get to school, I try to hide my blue whale, but my teacher, Mr. Wembley, notices him. Oh my, he says, bless my barnacles. Balenoptera musculus. Oh, Billy, you must bring this fabulous creature into our classroom. This is not going well. Today, Mr. Wembley was supposed to show us a movie about cowboys. Instead, he lectures about blue whales. Now listen up, kiddos. Did you know that instead of teeth, blue whales have baleen? It's like a giant comb that traps food inside their mouths, and it's made of the same stuff as our fingernails. Gross, someone says. What about the cowboy movie, says someone else. This is your fault, Billy Twitters. Alexis Winters Pierce, whose hair smells like tangerines, hands out party invitations right before recess. Hey, Billy, she says, I'm having a pool party on Saturday. You should come. Great, I say, but I'll have to bring my blue whale along. That's fine, right? Your whale can't fit in my pool. Sorry, Billy, you're uninvited. At recess, Frank Grunner taps me on the shoulders with a meaty finger. Frank always smells like corn chips, even when he hasn't been eating them. Hey, Twitters, says Frank, that blue whale is the stupidest pet I've ever seen. Why didn't you get a cool animal, like a dinosaur or something? Sorry, 10 wants to read to you. Everyone on the playground laughs. This blue whale is better than a dinosaur, Frank. It can be underwater for an hour without taking a breath. I don't think anything alive millions of years ago could do that. Frank looks stumped. But then Tilby Peel, the class know-it-all, speaks up. Actually, Billy, scientists believe that the plesiosaur could dive for 2 hours without surfacing for air. And then, of course, there was Carcharodon megalodon, a giant prehistoric shark that pretty much spent its entire life underwater. Yeah, says Frank. You forgot about Carcharodon megalodon, didn't you, Twitters? On most days, Frank Grunner locks Tilby Peel in the girls' bathroom, but today he picks Tilby first for his kickball team. Nobody picks me or my whale. After school, the bus breaks down. I'm trying to sneak my whale past everybody when Mr. Whitbread, the bus driver, sees me. Hey, Billy, he says, could you give these kids a ride home on your whale? I'd rather not, I say. All aboard, says Mr. Whitbread. The kids get on my whale. I get on my bike, but I haven't even pedaled out of the parking lot when I hear someone scream. Stop this whale, shouts Mr. Whitbread. Call the fire department. I look up. Tilby Peel is stuck in the blowhole. How was your day at school? My dad asks when I finally get home. Horrible, I tell him as I head upstairs. Not so fast, young man, he says. You've got some responsibilities. Responsibilities, I ask. That's right. According to the Blue Whale Owner's Manual. You've got to wash your whale, wax your whale, and check your whale for barnacles. Wrestle your whale, race your whale, and take your whale to the park. It's almost dark when I finish. Just as I'm crawling into bed, Mom says, Billy, you've got a blue whale to feed. It turns out blue whales don't eat baked peas. I tried those. The manual says they eat krill, tiny shrimp things that they find by gulping 10,000 gallon mouthfuls of seawater. Dad, I ask, where can I find 10,000 gallons of seawater? My dad looks up from the television. Try the sea. The sea is cold. It's cold and wet, and it looks like it's trying to eat the dock. There's an old boat captain just watching me, grinning. Ahoy there, says the captain. That's a lot of water for a wee boy. Like you, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were feeding a blue whale. He starts laughing. I don't find his joke very funny. And so here I am. Let me tell you this. The inside of a whale's mouth stinks. It smells the way sweaty gym socks smell when they haven't been washed for weeks. Unwashed, sweaty gym socks that have been worn by a fish, a sweaty, stinking fish. The stink is so bad that I'm considering running away to Montana. Then I realize, in here, nobody's telling me to wash my whale. In here, nobody's laughing at my whale. In here, there's plenty of room for a bed. So I move in. Sometimes the only way to escape from the problems caused by your blue whale is to spend some time inside your blue whale. As long as I brush and floss his baleen a few times a day, it's a pretty pleasant place to be. And best of all, a room this big never looks messy. So I hope you enjoyed Billy Twitters and his blue whale problem. I think that's one of the books that I really have enjoyed reading the past 2 years that I've been reading to Ms. Sauvé's class. So thank you all for coming along with me to say hello to my friend Ten. And perhaps he'll be able to join us for more readings as we continue to do this every few days. I'll see you all soon.